Hey, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. This is another great Prager University video about immigration and how it's all about power in the Democratic Party. And you'll see why at the end of this. I'm going to do a short version of this with a couple comments and give you the full link to this. Please support PragerU. It comes out with some great educational information, and it is making a difference on your donation and on how people think and act.
I recently watched a group of protesters, most of them young, denouncing President Donald Trump's immigration policies. They were waving Mexican flags and shouting, "Si se puede!" Yes, we can. This is now the rallying cry of the open borders left, but it wasn't always. In fact, I wondered if a single person at the protest knew where it came from. The slogan first became famous 50 years ago, thanks to Cesar Chavez. He was the founder of the United Farm Workers Union. When Chavez said, "Si se puede," he meant something very different. Yes, we can seal the borders. Cesar Chavez.
Yes, we can, and he meant seal the borders. And why? Because he knew that these workers would take wages from the American workers. And he was very adamant about it. And even Walter Mondale fought against it, and so did other individuals.
And whips made of barbed wire.
Now, he made whips made of barbed wire, went out to the border, and he beat these people, beat these immigrants coming in, and he burned their vehicles.
Illegal aliens who dared to work as scabs had their houses firebombed and their cars burned. Chavez wasn't embarrassed about any of this. He bragged about it. No matter. Chavez remains a progressive hero. President Obama declared his birthday a commemorative federal holiday. It's an official day off in a half a dozen states. There's a college named after him and dozens of public schools. Cesar Chavez's life is a reminder of how much the left has changed and how quickly.
Now let's go to the end of this because it's all about power. We're talking about 1980 and what happened there, and wages dropped 30% as the people came in from Cuba. Same thing happened in California. Even Brown used to be active in stopping immigration that comes in. He said, quote unquote, "We can't take care of the million poor people we got in California. Why should we let the Vietnamese people in?" It poses a great burden on taxpayers because of the liberal laws that we've got. But more importantly, it messes with our domestic wages and keeps them lower. And even Hillary Clinton said 20 years ago that we should be upset about immigration. But now she's done an about change. Why? Because she's kicking the workers down, and this is all about propaganda, and it's all about power control, because most immigrants, if they're given a right to vote, will vote Democratic right off.
Here's the answer in 4 simple facts. 1. According to a recent study from Yale, there are at least 22 million illegal immigrants living in the United States. 2. Democrats plan to give all of them citizenship.
Now, those 22 million illegal immigrants, we need to change our laws and get them illegal. Get them legal. Get them paying taxes, getting them into the system, and stop draining the system. And we need to stop the immigration as much as possible. That's just the beginning. There's much more to all this, but it's overpower and voting controls and way to control the legislature in this country.
Read the Democrats' 2016 party platform. 3. Studies show the overwhelming majority of first-time immigrant voters vote Democrat.
Now, the 2016 Democratic Party talks about open immigration and open borders, flat out. So it's really changed and become much more liberal in these last several years, this last decade.
The biggest landslide in American presidential history was only 17 million votes. Do the math. The payoff for Democrats? Permanent electoral majority for the foreseeable future. In a word, power.
That's the problem. Power, control. That's what this is all about. Make no mistake about it. This is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day. Share this, donate, and let's make a difference. Get involved because we're fighting for the sovereignty of this country, for our freedoms, for our financial economy and for the future. These laws need to be changed, and these liberal left need to be put in their place, and they need to be a minority. They are not a majority. They are a minority, but they're getting away with way too much. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day.